Hey, what's up guys? It's the Crypto Ginger here. Just wanted to bring you a quick update video on some things happening in the cryptocurrency world. And I just want to talk to you guys really quickly also about what's happening with the market here. Now, jumping right into it, guys. It is February 22nd, 2018, and we're sitting on a market cap of just over $435 billion. And as you can see, guys, Bitcoin is actually sitting just at $10,000 here. So we definitely have seen some crazy fluctuations as far as money, kind of briefly coming into the market cap and the money leaving the market cap just as well. Just a couple of days ago, we were just over $500 billion, and now we've had what looks to be about almost $70 billion pulled out of the market cap. Maybe there's some correction and consolidation taking place, but for the majority of this, we're definitely seeing money either going into Bitcoin or into possibly fiat currency. But at least luckily here we're seeing that Bitcoin is showing some dominance, a little bit more so than it has in the past. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Bitcoin just as well, because you can see here, guys, with this chart here, at first glance, this will look normal to you, without having paid attention to anything, but obviously you can see here, guys, our dates for this are back in May 9th of 2013 to January 4th of 2014. And why I'm showing you this is because, oddly enough, there is a very similar trend to this this particular kind of breakout that took place, and then of course the pullbacks and what looks to be a little bit of a rally upwards here. And I say that because if we just drag this little cursor all the way back here, this would give us our adjustment for where we are currently. And as you can see here, very similar structure as far as the breakout leading us basically to our all-time highs, and then of course bringing us back down to where we currently are, where we had a major pullback and of course a big dip here. Some people bought back into Bitcoin, but we're seeing it break back off again. Now, again, what I'm going to show you here, reason why I'm showing you this is because there are some similarities to keep your eye on. Now, there's a chart that was already created to give you an extended idea of what to look forward to. So this was basically, from a candlestick perspective, what was taking place in 2014. And it shows you, the breakout that took place, major huge bull rally, pullbacks, people buying back into Bitcoin after the dip. And then, of course, it's just kind of tapered back off, dropping back down, and plateauing afterwards. Major corrections and consolidation. Again, this is in 2014, and what was speculated, and why I thought this was an interesting graph is because if you look at with our current history of Bitcoin within December going into January of this year, 2018, major breakouts as far as a lot of money being invested in Bitcoin, then pullbacks, and of course some money being put back into Bitcoin, and then of course it has slowly but surely had a major pullback with a lot of money being pulled out of cryptocurrency. And of course a lot of this was due to the fear and of regulations and bans coming out with the news that we heard within the last couple months. So what we're seeing though in this purple line is basically it's a guesstimate in regards to what we could potentially see if we were to put the graph very similar from 2014 up here, which means, guys, theoretically there is a good possibility that due to the similar structuring of this kind of graph and maybe potentially what was happening back in 2014 to have that money pulled out, we could see that same kind of structuring here with Bitcoin in 2018. Now, this is not financial advice, nor is this meant to be treated as such. This is just me doing some research, looking into this, primarily all speculation at this point in time, but it's to give you a general idea that history has a tendency to repeat itself. So there's a good likelihood we could see this actually, drop back down and eventually taper off to the point that after more correction and consolidation, we start seeing it rally back upwards, and that's exactly what took place after this major bear run here in 2014. We obviously know that just simply because of history alone. So. Not to make things too long-winded, guys, I just wanted to kind of give you my explanation in regards to what we could potentially see in regards to the future of Bitcoin for the next couple of months. And if we were to go into this really quickly, I just want to show you guys. This is breaking it down per month in regards to, again, it's a comparison to 2014's chart. So, is it possible that we could see this happen for 2018? Probably not. I mean, we might actually start seeing this thing just take a major jump up and start correcting itself. After this correction that we've already seen, we could probably see it just jump right up and have a major bull rally. But I think with what we're starting to see in regards to, again, a lot of the money that's just simply sitting there, and of course, seeing a lot of the money that has been pulled out, there's just not the largest amount of interest right now that we're seeing. I think all of the bans, the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt that took place because of the regulations, and of course everything that you're starting to see in the news, it's just really scaring people off, or at least keeping people at bay at this point in time. So. Of course, you also have incidences where people have lost quite a bit of money because, going back to the charts here, anyone that invested at all-time highs up here are going to have to wait before they get back to those all-time highs again to recoup losses unless they sold all of their positions at lower value rates. So, again, a mixture between so many different obstacles and catalysts that took place in regards to driving the price to where we're seeing it right now. Again, Bitcoin sitting at $10,000. We're not seeing a lot of play action happening with Bitcoin right now. So, again, guys, just a quick little synopsis here as far as my speculation is what's happening with Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. Going to the market cap, guys. I'll end this video off by saying that the dominance does show that we are still dealing with a strong Bitcoin, and needless to say, that makes sense just simply because you have to buy Bitcoin to get into cryptocurrencies in general. So that is going to be something we see remaining as a strong point until more exchanges are coming out that allow for a straight fiat currency directly to any type of cryptocurrency. So looking at the charts here, guys, you can see that over the course of our history, we've seen where when there was a substantial amount of money going into Bitcoin, or there was a large Bitcoin dominance, over the course of time, altcoins would gain interest and money would go from Bitcoin into the altcoins. And then, of course, when there were particular interests and rallies in Bitcoin, altcoins were, people that were invested in altcoins were repositioning their positions of crypto and bringing it back into Bitcoin so they can ride the wave and gain anything from that as much as possible. So as we speak right now, we are seeing that Bitcoin is starting to take off as far as its dominance is concerned, and we could potentially see that be the case for the next couple of weeks. But again, we don't know exactly where crypto is going to go for right now. We do know that there's high hopes for it, but we are all speculating that cryptocurrency is going to be excelling, and we can start seeing the entire market cap hit well over $1 trillion. Again, that is all speculation, but at this point in time, no one really knows. But let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Like I said, this is just a graph that I found very interesting here. Let me know what you think about this as well. And hopefully we'll start seeing some some money coming back into the cryptocurrency market here really soon. Outside of that, guys, hit that like and subscribe button, and follow me here on Twitter just as well. I like getting responses and comments from you guys, and I love hearing from the community. Outside of that, thanks again, guys, for being a part of our community, and have a good night. Bye-bye.